guys, and welcome to FreeSport Dog Co. My name is Anna, and today we are going to teach you all about the command tap. So tap is going to be our hand touch. It's a very important cue when we're doing agility, especially for those hard courses when we need our dog to come back to us. This is a really good exercise to practice at home weekly or daily, depending on the situation. Teaching hand tap is actually the simplest way to regain your dog's focus on course because it is a heavily rewarded command. When I'm doing my hand tap, it just means that I want the dog to come back to me, engage with me, to get a really special reward or a jackpot, which is just giving multiple rewards for one rep to increase that motivation. This is something that I recommend you guys do with your dog with a higher value treat like freeze-dried salmon or some sort of really high value sugary dog treat. So as you can see, Nike reaches for it. Nike is lured by it. He feels very motivated by the kibble. So this is exactly what we want. When we do this command, what I like to do is have a dominant hand and a treat hand. So kind of, if you can, do this setup with me. Have a dominant tap hand and a treat hand, because we don't want to be tossing treats back and forth between our hands when our dog is doing this exercise, because it'll just confuse the dog where they're supposed to go. So at first, we're going to shape this. Again, no luring involved unless your dog really needs help. Good. So when you do lure, have your lure out here, and then bring it to your hand so your dog is actually on the palm of your hand. Yes. And then go ahead and feed them through your little hand hole, right? So I'm just doing that setup where I'm just opening it, having the treat in my palm, so the dog understands, hey, this is where you get rewarded. Yes. Now what you're seeing me here is make sure that none of my treats are stuck, like that one was. Your hands get very sweaty when you're just holding them in your palm, but it's very important to do so to reward your dog as quickly as possible for as many reps as possible. What I'm going to start doing is, because Nike knows this cue, we're going to just slow down these clips. Yes, good. So all I want Nike to do is just tap my hand at first. I don't want him to hold it there. I'm not asking for any duration. Yes, good. And again, I'm going to actually toss my treats away from me. Yes. I'm going to toss my treats away from me to build distance so that we get that motivation and we can see how fast they're moving towards that hand. Yes, good. Yes, good. And again, you can get more energized if you want to. You can start kind of moving your hand along. Try to get them to kind of follow that hand motion, kind of like when we're luring. Same thing. That's all we're doing. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah. Tap, 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 tap. Yes, good. Good. See how fast you can really get them to go with that motivation. Ready, tap. Yes, good. Good. And remember, the faster you reward your dog, the faster they'll be motivated to do the actual motion of hand tap. So here Nike's getting a little bit stuck because my hand is up higher than it normally would be. So come here. Tap. Yes, good. There he goes. He finally figured it out. Again, if your dog does get stuck with this, yes, with this exercise, make it really specific for what you're rewarding so that you don't go off the rails. So if I have my hand here and my dog's trying to reward on my wrist, I'm not going to reward until he actually taps my hand. Yes. Good. So again, toss that treat away from you, kind of get that hand tap down so that you can actually start building up repetition after repetition of doing that just single hand touch, right? We just want a single little 1 second hand touch and then going to reward our dog. Yes, good. Okay. Yes, good. So again, moving all the way back and rewarding very close to us. That's our reward placement. Rewarding. The hand tap is all about getting our dogs close to us, getting our dogs to re-engage with us. Yes. And helping them learn that we are fun. Yes. And that we aren't work. We're not work. We are fun. We want the dog to understand, hey, coming into mom is super rewarding. I want to stay close to mom. I want to stay focused on mom. Whatever mom does might give me a treat. So the hand tap is really good for dogs who struggle with reactivity, agility dogs who struggle on course, and dogs who need to work on their heel work. I highly recommend it for pretty much every situation of dog that loses focus because it is so engaging and it is such a jackpotting behavior that dogs really stick with it and dogs really enjoy doing it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to have the full training video, head on over to our Patreon for just $29.99 a month. We talk about this and everything else related to dog obedience. For $49.99 a month, you can learn how to be an agility star through our Patreon agility program right here in your own home. All right, thank you guys so much for watching and have a good one. Bye.